What's going on, everybody? It's Crypto Vision here, back again with another crypto market update. Today's video we're going to be going over DEGEN, my meme coin play. Alright, so if you're a DEGEN, hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuned in from. Really appreciate that. So we got DEGEN here on the daily. You know, if in all reality, this does look healthy. This does look good. We are fighting the 786. We're at 3288. 786 is at 3290. We are wicking into the sell side wall, right? So you come up, slam down, up, slam down, up, slam down, up, slam down. Right, the sell side wall is getting weaker every time we come up. Sell side wall gets weaker, right? Every single time. So it's just a matter of time. Pardon me. Right before we get out above this, and then use the sell side wall as support. Okay, just a matter of time. So patience, patience, patience. Right, we are sitting right above the 786 and in between the 20-day EMA. We're still below all the other EMAs, so we still have a lot of work to do. We are coming to a head, right, by the time, end of September-ish, right? But we're fighting through right now. We've broken out of this falling wedge. We're still looking good. It does look like a three-wave pullback, right? If I'm keeping it real. Right, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real on this channel, right? Let's keep it real. Let's go from low to high. Low to high. I mean, we're sitting like that 382 is at 3294. So we're kind of just trying to sit. We're trying to find some support at that 3294 area from the low to the high. In terms of this, right, for this A wave. I mean, yeah, we came up to that 236 again. Both times actually, once, twice. Okay, so this area right here, this 3406, is showing some signs of resistance. What did we do? We both times, right? We've also closed below the 618, but we drew on some liquidity down through here. Right, this doesn't look like an overshooting B wave. So, right down. Oh, dang it! I just moved that over. Sorry about that. Let's see where this B wave got to. Right, see where this B wave got to. And so we'll take this up to this low. B wave right up to that 786, right? Both of these right up to the 786. So yeah, we're finding some definite resistance right here. Definite resistance from this A wave, just strictly the A wave. We are sitting at that 69197. We've come down and drew liquidity on that 786. Okay, 786. As long as we're staying above this 786 area right here, okay, we're looking good, looking good. I mean, theoretically, you could come down. I would not want to come down further, right? Further than the one, right? 3205. Because if you come down through here, then you're overlapping this area, right? This setup right here. So, I mean, overall, actually, this 1-2 is invalidated. It is invalidated because this low closed below this low. With crypto, I kind of give it more leeway. It's not just the wicks, right? If the wick is lower than the A wave, right, sometimes I'll be more lenient, right? But if it's a close lower than your A wave start, then your first wave start, this 2, then this is invalidated, right? So this 1-2 is invalidated. So this looks like another 1-2. Okay, so we have some levels. Let me see on here. Let me throw some on here for the daily. All right, the 786 is pretty key. Like a light, and then this one. Need to stay above those. We'll keep those on the daily. Keep those on the daily. Okay, trying to stay above those. In terms of the, let's see, the extension. Okay, if this is a 1-2. Right, this third wave got right up to that 2618, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you're sub to the channel, right? Why you're sub to the channel. The 2618, you typically can find support at the 1618 to the 1272. Harsh corrections come down to this 886, 786 level, right? Deep corrections. So yeah, this looks like a 1, 2, 3. And then so if this is a 3, then we need a fourth wave move down, which I think we are completing, getting ready to complete. And so if we, let's get up here, let's just use this low as the low. All right, use this low as a low. We've hit that 0.5 twice, right? Pretty significant. Yeah, for this daily 618, it would still just be just shy, closing at this 786. So from the 786 to this 886, we definitely need to get above. And so this 1618 is kind of the target zone, 1618 to 2618. So this 3859 to this 4264. That is kind of an extended fifth with a subpar third wave. So I'm thinking 3.8 to 3.9, right? So you get 5 up. You're gonna need a so that'd be a 1-2. That'd be your overall 1-2. Okay. And then you'd try to find support at your 1-2-7-2. Worst case scenarios would be your 886, 786. 886 would be ideal, right? Come down and then go. Start to get higher prices. Okay. Can we make sense of this? Let's put this on the smaller time frames, right? Let's put this on the smaller time frames. We have the lower ends, right? We have the higher ends, right? We definitely need to see some price action above this 3523, 3559 area. That's the next target area right through here. Okay. I'm gonna move this weekly. I'm gonna leave this on the weekly. There we go. I'm gonna leave that right on the weekly. But we can check in on the weekly. It's not going anywhere. All right. So, and then these two. So what I'm gonna do actually is these two. I'm gonna change red. Okay, red is the support. All right. Okay. I'll throw one up here, just like this. Bingo. Cool. So those are the two areas we need to try to get above. Let me type on here. Is it gonna be? Let me see here. 786 extension. There we go. Cool. So we got some levels right there. Let's just take this out. Boom. Okay. And these are on the daily, right? They're not on the... Perfect. Cool. Let's go into the 4-hour chart. Let's see what we're doing on the 4-hour chart. Oh yeah, this is nice. I mean, it's not nice, but every time you... Right, let's invert this scale. Right? If you're doing this, what do you expect to do? Right, you're bouncing, okay? You're weakening it over and over and over again. You're just over and over, bounce, just weakening it. Eventually this line of support is going to break. It's going to break. That's what happens with, especially diagonal lines. They get weaker every time you interact with it. They get weaker. So this looks like a 3-wave move, right? You got like a 1, 2, 3. Something like that. And so this doesn't look complete yet. Maybe you come down to here. Something like that, right? This 3134 level, still have a higher low. Take out all this extra liquidity. And so that's kind of, I mean, especially since we're not really doing much with, I mean, nothing really is moving. Stablecoin dominance is still staying the same. The 4-hour chart, right? We got that red dot on the Fu Manchu. So red dot on the Fu Manchu, we have built some momentum, which is nice. We just, now we're starting this downtrend again. So, are we going to? I kind of even want to have one drawn out through here, because if you break this downtrend, actually, you'd be absolved of the larger downtrend. Yep, just like that. because you'd be, you know, canceling out the downtrend and then moving up. So let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do, what do we got, the 2 hour. All right, yeah, we came down 3882, kind of found some support, bounced, but I don't like, right? You know the philosophy here, right? If you're just doing this, there's going to be one time where you reject down and then go lower. All right, you got to get above and then do it up here and then go. That's what you got to do. You can't be playing with where you want to bounce. You can't be playing with where you want to find support, because then it's just resistance, 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 slam down. You don't want to be doing that. So, especially on the RSI, even with this, right? The next time we need to, we definitely, right? We've done it once, twice, 3 times. Usually the 4th time is a charm, because you got like a W, right? An M pattern, if you will, to the upside, right, to the downside. So we'll see what happens. So by the 3rd time, 4th time's usually the charm. So we will see, we will see, we will see. I do want to look at the MACD. Whoa. The daily. Oh, that's the weekly. I was like, what the heck just happened to the MACD? All right, the MACD. We're still green. It's a delayed indicator. It's delayed, right? That's why we use a Fu Manchu. It's the same concept. Fu Manchu is a little bit more up to date, so that's good. The let's look at like the 8 hour. What are we doing? Ah, that does not look great. It just doesn't look great. Right? It just does not. Yeah, no. Unless we're getting no, not even up through here, right? We didn't cross. We had like a little blip and a cross, and then we went up. So we need to figure out what the heck we're doing up through here. Right, we definitely do. I don't like the posturing of this now. All right, we need to get up and get out of here. We need to. Need. Yep, that's not good. That's not good. That's just not. That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna cut it, boss. No, no, no. I mean, you do like an up moves, right, and uptrends. Something like this over here. You do have areas where you come down underneath the 1. Underneath the 0 on the MACD, but you need to have a quick recovery, right? So we need to have a recovery today and or tomorrow. We can't just do nothing and then go into the weekend, because we know how the weekends are for crypto, right? We know. So yeah. So, and on the 4 hour, right, we're down below the 20-day EMA. The 20 and the 100 are like right on one another. The 20-day, they're all identical. They're at 3319. So we definitely need to see. I mean, this 4 hour candle looks good. This 4 hour candle looks good. Do we see continuation? Do we see continuation? That's, you know, left to be seen. We need to see some kind of price action where, you know, we're on the 200. That's good, right? We need to, you know, turn this up. This is on the 1 hour chart. So these flip all the time. So they're not as relevant, but still, we need that 8 hour to look better. In terms of I'll go over stablecoin dominance as always. If you're liking the video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe for more. Leave a comment. Leave a comment what you think we're doing right now, right? So let's get back to the video. Yeah, we're sitting right at 6. We're sitting at 617. And that is right where we need to close below. Is it a coincidence? I think not, right? I think not. So if you're new to the channel, right, we have these key areas, super key areas. We've already closed below 2, so check mark. That's terrible, check mark. Okay, we need one more. So we need one more. And in order to do that, we need some bearish momentum. We have bearish momentum. What about on the 4 hour? Bearish momentum. It doesn't look good on the 4 hour. Like, this doesn't look like a good chart. This looks like we're about to slam down. This looks bearish as heck. This looks super bearish, right? Like that, you just kind of flagged out. Now you're moving up. Let's see where we got down to. Okay. Let's just take this area right here. Yeah, got down to your 382. I just took this impulse. Yeah, down to your 382. We're bouncing right off the 382. Super. Like, if you're thinking of a chart that you want to go up, this is exactly what you want. This is a strong move. On the 4-hour chart, finding your A, B, C, right? Something like that. On the 4-hour chart, where you're like, you wick down, yeah, you wick down to the 786, right? On your C, you wicked all the way down, but boom, shot right up. This is exactly what we want to see in our cryptos moving forward, right? Something where you wick down, but you're closing above the 382. Stay above the 382. This looks really good, ladies and gentlemen. Let's check this out. Yeah, I mean, I want to check this out on the 1-hour. Whoa, there's a lot going on. Can I change this out to a different? Oh, because I put the retracement on there. Let's do this. Let's get this out of here. All right, and let's put this on the 1 to 2. Perfect. We can just track this movement. So yeah, you got like a. Oh, this is funky looking. This is real funky. A 2-hour. What about the 1-hour? Funky. So it's like you. I mean, 3 waves, I guess, right? 3 waves. 1, 2, 3. Could be. I mean, that's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like actually I would need to get in like the smaller time frames, because it does look like you kind of oscillated here. Like you have your A, you have your B, and then you kind of did the same thing right here where you slammed down and then came up again. So it's like another A, B, C. It's like just multiple 3-wave moves, right? You got like a 3-wave, 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 and then, yeah, there's a lot going on this chart, if I'm being honest. But what I do know is we're finding support, right, so to speak, at the 20-day EMA, 20-hour, whatever. It's on the 1-hour chart. On the 20, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. If we come down to, right, just this area right here, I just want to take this area right here. Where did we come down to? Okay, on this wave, right? Oh, tried to get. I mean, you passed down, you wicked down below the 618. Rejected. Right, rejected off of the 236, but you're still closing. Full body candle close above the 382. How much time we have left? 44 minutes. So, right, overall, this looks really good. It looks really bullish. Really bullish. For us, for stablecoin holders, right? Stablecoin holders looks very good. Very good. Let me just delete this one. I don't want to delete it, but I'm going to. Let me inverse this. Okay, well, that's what I got for today, right? If you liked today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe for more, leave a comment where you're tuning in from. Remember, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but overall, we look very bullish, right? This looks very bearish, very bearish, very bearish. And so we definitely, you know the levels now, right? We want to close below 617. So far, so good. The plan is playing out. If you've been here from the start, you know. Okay, this will the crypto that we're invested in, you're invested in, whatever you're invested in, will reflect this chart, right? If we see a waterfall on this chart, be very happy, right? 617 breaks, be very happy, very happy. So I thank you for your time. I thank you for stopping by. Have a great rest of your day. Take it easy. Peace.